is batting. Yankees and Indians are having a fucking game.
So the Rockies got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series. But there was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive. And as one player told me, winning yesterday doesn't do anything for us today. So it sounds like this team is pretty locked in on the task at hand, guys.
Alec Mills is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
The confidence in the
Count
pitch is
remains
up a
at
little
0-2.
bit. Free at bat against the pitcher.
And
okay, it looked like he was
ball.
committed to that swing way too early, and then he managed to get like the bat had
Another
like,
0-2
hold
home.
back a little bit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
That's going to change.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
I almost feel like I should have saved this team for last just playing Coors Field is really spoiling me.
Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game.
Marquez striking out the side in order in the 6th, staying tied.
Bottom of the 6th inning now.
For the Rockies.
Standing in is the veteran
The hottest hitter in the Mile High City seemingly. And he continues his tear. Daniel Murphy, eat your heart out with your postseason.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better
Just give
to do it
Pilar all of the trophies
It
now.
stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor
Now
in the game.
Trevor Story steps in now.
Trevor
Fouled off.
Story.
No hits to this point. Into the windup.
That's
Here
one thing I was
comes
not
the 0-1.
expecting.
And
I was expecting Story to go off, Arenado to go off,
No outs,
Blackman
nobody
to do
on.
pretty damn good, and then a guy like Dahl or Murphy or
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left
everything
center.
Kevin Pilar
and you
does, it seems
can
that Trevor Story
forget
just
about
follows up
this
by doing
one.
the same.
Back-to-back home runs.
Another back-to-back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado.
Now
Hit
batting,
2 tries
third
for him
baseman.
so far.
Nolan Arenado.
Oh
fouled
man,
away.
look where that pitch was. Just screaming to make
Wind
it
up
3 home runs
and
in
the
a row, that
0-1.
pitch.
He
There we
swings
go.
And crushes it.
Second
oh
of the game for
there
Nolan.
is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan Nero, what do you make of all this?
Up next for Colorado,
And they're sticking with
the
Mills.
left fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Before we make them regret that there, Charlie Blackman. Come on, Chuck.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing, and there it goes. Forget
That's
about
what we came here
This
to
is
do.
going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Pilar, Story, Arenado, Blackman. That's a lethal line. And then Hampson in front of that.
Shot to right center.
Finally,
Your
second
attention,
home
please.
run of the series.
Now
as they
pitching
stretch the
for
lead
Chicago.
to 5-1.
Number 73.
Here comes
At
the
their
Chicago skipper now up out of the
Alvarez.
dugout on his way to the mound.
make it 5 in a
Looking
row.
to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
David Dahl.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. A solo home run there for David Dahl. His third home run of this series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, we'd be doing
Welcome
you
to
a
Coors
disservice if we
Field,
didn't
bitch.
employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was straight off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480
The first
feet.
baseman,
Wow,
number
that's
9.
tough to top.
Here's
Daniel
Daniel Murphy now. Fouled
Murphy.
away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to
Oh,
center
that
field.
was a hanger.
Hap is camped under this one. One gone.
Now batting. The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Rizzo trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
I'll stick with Marquez.
Up next for Colorado.
Now at the plate,
The
Germán
pitcher,
Marquez. He
Germán.
was sent packing on
Germán.
strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs
Tough
where you
spot
get
to do anything
completely
with that pitch.
fooled. Look for him to be.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and
Leading
that'll
off
bring
with
up
the
the
Cubs,
former first-rounder
center
and
fielder,
Pittsburgh
number
area
8,
native Ian Happ.
It doesn't look very
Happ.
promising so far in
All
this
right,
one as
let's
we
do-
move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and
Avery
hopefully a long
Ramos
ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the
0-1's
fastball
the
by
count.
him here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still
No,
top
that's
notch.
down.
This guy's a horse.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball down.
Not hitting the zone the way I want to right about now.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but
I
how
feel like
about
baseball
on a
missed
strike?
out on a
What's
huge
even
opportunity
more
to have a
impressive,
wild card weekend.
no walks up to
Have
this
the
ball.
wild card
He's
games
pounding
that were
stone with
yesterday
strikes, and he's making
tomorrow,
these hitters swing the bat.
and then have the game
They love the
Friday,
confidence
be
in that
Saturday,
pitch right there, going
and then
right after
Sunday.
one of the better
0-2.
hitters on this
Obviously, you don't
team.
necessarily
Not
go up
afraid
against
to
football, but
execute.
if there's any game
Boy, and
threes,
they
they stand a
cannot
chance against
touch
the
him
football
right
game.
now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are
Wild
2
card
away.
weekend.
Infield
Now
that way you
over
have your
shift
the
here
first
now
Friday
the pitch.
games,
Anthony
your
Rizzo
Saturday
is in
games.
with 2 away now as he
people
looks
win
at a
into,
called
then
strike
that's, you know,
1.
people can see it on
Previous
Saturday.
history with Germán Marquez.
And then
He's
they can
gone
see
4
Sunday's
for
game
9.
3.
He's taken him deep once. And we'll
What
have
a
to leave it
running
there
catch,
as the play
David
is
Dahl.
made here
Ladies and
to end
gentlemen,
the inning.
it's time.
Wow.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Leading
up
off
steps
for the
Garrett
Rockies,
Hampson to bat.
The second baseman,
Ready with the first pitch.
number
Here it
1.
comes. There's a drive
Just
high
missed
in
that
the
one.
air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying.
Deepest part of the park.
On the warning track.
Literally,
he
that
makes the
little
catch.
corner juts out more than anywhere
Now
else.
batting. The center
Any other
fielder,
part of the
Kevin
ballpark, and
Pillar
that's
Pillar.
gone.
He's got a hit in 3
That's so
at-bats to
aggravating.
this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter.
Oh, that was
We
a
saw
hanger,
how far he
Pilar.
can hit one, He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
Throw gets him. 2
Now batting, shortstop.
And that brings in
Trevor.
the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor
Story.
Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat.
There we go.
Meanwhile
Another
now,
hand.
here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is
Story
gonna
time.
clear
He's
the
coming for
wall.
Pilar's
It's a
crown.
home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting
Your
in on the
attention,
action.
please.
That's the
Now
7th
pitching
home run of the
for
game.
Chicago.
Ooh, a lefty with a sinker.
When it rains,
Number
it pours, I
56.
guess.
Kyle
Kyle.
Ryan comes on to pitch
Oh,
now,
he's
hoping
single.
for better results than the other arms that they've run out there. In
Nolan
this
with his third of the
Now
night.
This one is blasted to left field. And
Don't let
there's
Nolan
no
get hot.
doubt about it.
He was a little cool in the
Back-to-back
LDS.
jacks.
Little.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was
Last
going
thing
to
you want
hit
is for him
3
to get
home
hot,
runs
though.
tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's
Now
wide
batting,
awake.
left fielder,
I'm wide awake.
Charlie.
And that'll
Blackman.
bring in Charlie Blackman. And he's first pitch
Drop
swinging
in,
here as
nice.
he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality
Up
pitch on
next
the
for
inside
Colorado.
half of the plate right there.
The right
Try
fielder,
to bust him in, D-Row, and he
David.
fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip
Shaw.
your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. Doesn't matter what it looks like. The
Facebook
knocks
chat's
and
going off, though.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David
Damn it.
Dahl. High fly ball
Oh,
out
there's
to
two outs.
straightaway
I'm
center.
gonna send him running back. That doesn't matter.
Hap is
Being
going to
caught
have
anyways.
room out there as he puts this ready to begin the
So the mark
8th.
has for the
And
eighth.
now
Leading
it'll
off
be
for
the
the Cubs.
catcher, Wilson
The catcher,
Contreras.
number 40.
Line toward
Wilson.
center field.
Contreras.
Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third
First
baseman,
offering on its way.
Rick Bryant.
Chris
I
Bryant
just realized
is at
I
the plate as he
inadvertently
looks at ball
won
one.
Counts 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now.
Bringing
10
up the
strikeouts
Ks. That's
for him
10.
so far. Infield shifted
Up
well
next
to
for
the
the
right.
That
Here's
Cubs
the
team is
first
going to be
pitch.
very
The
fun to
left
play
fielder.
with.
And it's
Kyle.
fouled
Hitting wise,
wide.
Brian,
Schwarber.
Baez, Contreras,
Into the
Schwarber
windup.
against
Here comes
righties,
the 0-1.
and Happ against righties.
Ball one.
Jason Hayward against
Hey,
righties.
there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking
I got
it
the count.
and
Anthony
making the pitcher
Rizzo,
bring you something a little more
mainly
hittable.
against righties.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game.
It's very,
Now the skipper's on
Ladies
his way
and
out
gentlemen,
toward the home
your
plate area,
attention,
and I
please.
believe that means we're going to
These
have a double
changes
switch
for
here.
the Cubs.
Jeremy Jeffress
Now pitching
come on to
and
pitch
batting in
now
the
as he'll
eighth
move
spot.
into the 8th spot
Number
in the lineup
24,
on the double switch here.
Jeremy.
Billy
Jeffress.
Hamilton will
I'll
also
go
come
first
on
for
now
left
as he'll move into the
and
pitcher's
batting
number
nine.
9 hold
Number
in the order
6,
here on that double
Billy
switch. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get
Daniel
there
Murphy
as he legs
triple.
out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left his bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Good boy, Alfaro.
Ground out to short, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner scores.
Take
from
RBI
third
knocks
as they
any
extend
day.
their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain.
Right.
Now batting. No pitcher.
A lot of things just
Get him
kind of
on.
snowball on you.
Hit with
One thing
Mark
leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense,
Your
some shoddy
attention,
pitching.
please.
Next thing you know,
Pink
you
hitting
look
for the
up
Rockies.
and you're on the wrong side
Number
of a
25.
whole lot of badness.
Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp just gets it done off the bench.
Line drive, base hit into the left
That'll
center
score
field
Alfaro
gap.
from first. Good RBI
Add
double,
on to
Matt
their
Kemp.
total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Number
nice
one.
job there.
Now
you've
pick
got
on
to
it
find a
up.
way to pick your
100
teammates up.
RBIs,
Number
definitely
You're
six.
given a chance, and he doesn't
50
try to
home
do
runs,
too
also
much.
definitely play.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on it.
A rare base hit with a runner on
corners with
scoring
nobody
position
out.
for Garrett
The
Hampson.
center fielder.
Hey,
Number
guys, that's
11.
not how we draw it up.
Kevin.
You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A bouncer to the left side. A play at the plate.
Idiot,
and
sir,
not
you
in
idiot.
time as the run scores.
An infield RBI base hit for Pilar.
Now batting.
Now in the box,
Shortstop.
Trevor Story. He's
Trevor.
got beat twice in the game,
Story.
making him 2 for 4.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it
Double
right
steal
off.
with ease.
Hey.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. 3 runs already home here.
Barring a triple play, Arenado's going to have another at bat, too. That's nice.
Base hit into right center. Now this gets all the way to the wall.
Yeah, Story's actually
Pulls
probably
into
outdoing
second
Pilar at this
safely.
point, which is
They
insane.
also
because
score
Pilar
a
was doing
pair of
Up
runs
next
on
for
the play.
Colorado. The third baseman. Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Driven nicely into the gap.
Run up those extra base hits, baby. Another
As
RBI
he
double. We'll
arrives at
take
second
those
without a play,
almost
as a
as
run
much
will
as
score
I like
on the play
as
as
I'll take
well.
Now batting. The left fielder.
So with a
Charlie.
left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own
Blackman.
left-hander out of the
Your
bullpen.
attention, please.
Here's Charlie
Now
Blackman
pitching
now.
for Chicago.
Swing,
Attaboy,
covered
Blackman.
goodbye.
Say fuck
Hit him
your
with the
lefty.
high. Out of here
Huge two-run
into the
shot.
visitors' bullpen. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often,
Up
Dero,
next
when
for
it's
Colorado.
cold and chilly like this.
The right fielder.
Wind blowing in.
Make it 10 home
David.
runs.
Field and absolutely hammered.
Back to
Forget
back,
about
Blackman
making a play
dog.
on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Yeah, 50 home runs.
Almost been a
That's an
superhuman
easy thing that's
performance from
happening
this
with
lineup.
postseason.
10 home runs in the game.
The first
When's the
baseman,
last time
number
you can remember
9.
a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah,
Murphy.
man, hey, Dero, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers
Now
regardless,
batting,
but there's
catcher,
so much green grass
Jorge
out here playing in Denver.
Alfaro.
I like how they have an
Ladies and
actual
gentlemen,
voice line.
your
When you
attention,
home runs to
please.
know your Coors Field, but no
Now
else.
pitching for
Ryan
Chicago.
Tepera comes on
Number
the pitch now,
52.
hoping for better results
Ryan
than the other arms
Tepera.
they've run out there in this one. Hit
The boy
hard to
Alfaro,
short,
just keep getting
and
knocks.
That's through for a hit.
Oh my God. Matt Kemp led off the inning. We have yet to record an out, and he's getting his second at bat of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25. Matt
So
Kemp.
here's Matt Kemp now. Oh, and this
Matt
ball
Kemp
is
just gets it done.
absolutely blasted, high and deep. Over
What a
the
long
bleachers
three-run
and
shot from Matt
onto
Kemp.
the concourse, a home run.
And actually, he didn't lead off the inning. I don't know who led off the inning, honestly.
A 3-run
But I know
shot
Kemp had
for
an RBI
Matt
base
Kemp.
hit.
His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. Wow. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the
I can't
numbers.
believe that they just gave Pilar that infield RBI
Number
base
one.
too, instead of throwing it first.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
As if that
Swung
run
on
mattered.
and lifted in the
So
air to
get
left
out of
center.
play.
Howe is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Finally, one away.
The center fielder, number 11.
So one gone for the Rockies.
After
here
12
today.
run score, they
And that'll
report
bring
him
up
out.
a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
Get out,
Outta
let's go.
Here to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4
Your
home
attention,
runs
please.
in this inning alone.
Now pitching
it's
for
times like this
Chicago.
when pitchers wonder
Number
if
46.
maybe they've chosen
Bitch.
the wrong
Craig
profession. Their pitching coaches
Kimbrell.
start wondering, too.
In now,
Oh.
Trevor Story. Popped him up.
Oh.
Contreras is underneath this one.
Oh, man.
And
that
that's
hurts.
out number 2.
Oops.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. He hit
Nobody's ever done it in
4
the
home
postseason, I
runs
don't
in a
believe.
single game. Fouled away.
Kimbrell's still a tough cookie. He's not the Craig Kimbrell of old, but he still has that Craig Kimbrell of old in him. A little. Occasionally.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe is there to make the catch, and mercifully
All right, AJ Ramos. You can take
number
him.
51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Leading off
Billy
the
Hamilton
side,
digging in
the
now.
left
He's
fielder,
the one to start
Billy
off the 9th inning with his
Hamilton.
guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
How many home runs did we hit this game? I
Now
think it was
batting,
11 or 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep.
So that'll bring
Right
up
fielder,
Jason Hayward. He was
Jason
punched out
50.
looking at
Oh.
strike 3 last time through.
Aw, damn
Now there's
it.
a swing by Hayward
Let
as he
this be a
mashes this
lesson
ball out to deep
that
right
nobody, and
field.
I mean nobody,
Into
beats the
second
Cubs by
deck
20
and
runs.
Gone. And it's the second baseman, Jason
The batter,
Kipnis. No
the
balls
second
and 1
baseman.
strike.
Well, some
Jason
people would say this homer is
Kipnis.
wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Yeah, if I'm down,
Now batting.
like if I'm playing baseball and I'm
Consider
down by
ready with the
29 at
first
home
pitch.
run,
Here it
I'm still going to be
comes.
happy
Hit
about
hard
it.
to the right side. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Especially because,
And
like,
now those that have
not
stuck it
my
out
fault
tonight
that
come
we
to
don't.
their feet.
like if I'm an
Popped
offensive
him
player,
up.
like, yeah, I'm not happy.
Arenado
but
has a play.
I didn't do anything.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an interesting stat. A team that jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. We've got to win 2 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
see if we take a 3-0 lead. We're up 3-2. Oh, phone's at 80. I should plug it in a little bit longer.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game? Top half of the sixth about to get started. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the
I didn't think it was possible, but here we are. Someone is doing better than Kevin Pillar.
Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2 hero. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Hard on the ground towards short.
That was a good pitch to hit. A little bit on the lower side.
A good bounce back pitch there as
big
he gets
break
the
on the
ground
curve
ball for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
My boy Blackmon.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
David Dahl is like
your attention, please.
Quietly having
now pitching for
he'll make the slow walk to the mound.
Number 56.
And he's going to make a change, that'll do it for
and of course, as I say that, he grounded an inning-ending double play.
And how about that for
I should have talked shit about David
pitch,
Dahl.
2 outs, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup.
Funny, Senzatella was like my best pitcher all season, and he's been out of my 3 starters to have started the game thus far, the worst. And obviously, that's a very high bar, and he's done great in his 2 starts to this point. But just factually speaking, out of the 3, Scherzer's been probably the best, followed by Marquez, followed by Senzatella.
This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just
bare
fouls
hand,
that
beautiful,
one off.
unnecessary.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back. Not shortstop. Javier
Baez is for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
God, I thought I should have snowplowed go by. And
right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now
backwards K on the changeup that time. Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, obviously, had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
I'm not going to get the out.
Against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked I did.
And the side is retired.
If I hit that ball, I would have been
Jason Adams. Your on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60.
All set for the start of the inning. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. And it's fouled away. And that gets him on the mound.
See, if that's me on the mound, I'm not getting this out.
But he is able to
look at that. Every time if they hit it, and it hits the pitcher, they have enough time to recover and get the out. If I get hit by a ball on the mound, I never get the out, ever.
0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
Alfaro has been quietly having a great postseason as well.
He takes the turn and heads for second.
Just a lot of hits for Alfaro.
He is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The pitcher
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hit out
Chicago
to second,
knows a thing or two about
taken in by Kipnis,
October.
and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Garrett Hampson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High in the air out to center field. Howe is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Great job
please
there of
join
working
us
out
for
of
the
potential
traditional
trouble.
seventh inning
Rockies
stretch.
strand 1, and it remains 5-2.
Trinan this
Your
inning.
attention, please.
It's the call from the
Now
pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Blake
Givens up in one
Blake
as well.
Wilson
Figure out which one of those
Contreras. He'll match up with a new pitcher to
score
begin
is.
their half of the 7th.
Or in case
First
they
pitch
pull
back
Trinan
in
before
here, and
the
that's
8th.
the first strike. A swinging
Oh,
strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hits or something.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's
Good
a
late
sinker ball
cutting
pitcher,
movement on that
but if he
pitch.
could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
So it
Up
was a
next to the
strikeout
Cubs,
swinging. Wilson
the
Contreras
third baseman,
sent packing to
Bryant.
begin the bottom of the inning. Chris
Bryant.
Bryant is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
One ball,
Swing and a
one
miss
strike.
as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This
That's
guy's
the ball.
throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
No problem
let's
for
hear
him on the
from
mound since he's come out of
Kyle
the pen to start this inning. That's
Schwarber.
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And the cutter
good
got
outing
him
indeed.
swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a
Ladies and
conference at the
gentlemen,
home plate
your
area, so it
attention,
would
please.
appear that we'll see a double
The
switch
changes
here.
for the
Ryan
Cubs.
Tepera will come on
Now
to pitch
pitching
now as
and
he'll
batting
move
in
into
the
the
eighth
8th spot
Tepera's
in the
been good.
lineup
Number
on the double
52.
switch here.
Ryan
Billy Hamilton
Tepera.
is into the ball game as
Now
well.
playing
As
left.
slided
So, yeah. Oh, well, maybe not. His ERA is 30.
pitcher's
batting
spot,
9.
hitting 9th now
Number
on the
6.
double
I remember him
switch.
shutting us down at least
Billy
once.
Hamilton.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped up.
Yeah, look at. I mean, the sinker in that location, that's going to fuck me up every time.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Trevor Story
shortstop.
stand in again as
Trevor
we flash you back to the
Story.
middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left.
Drop.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to
Now
put that
batting,
one right into
third
left
baseman.
field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there,
Arenado.
Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw.
Very glad I took
Well
that extra
behind
step
the
first.
play, that's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he's shown he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Don't let
Nolan hit him
get
with
hot.
the high into the bleachers and gone.
He is back. You have awoken Arenado. Shouldn't have did that.
Up next for Colorado.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
On the plus side, Tepera's ERA didn't really go up too much. I mean, it did, but it didn't at the same time.
Skied in the air to straightaway
Just
left.
missed that one.
After it is Hamilton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I'm mad that we only have 2 more games at Coors Field, though.
The 0-1 delivery.
Part of me almost wants to try and intentionally lose, just to force like a game 6 or a game 7. Imagine, well, 8 full innings, because there's no way we're going on. But 8 full innings to hit.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
If I power slam
Just
that,
missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason.
And it's belted high and deep into
McMahon's
right center.
name to the list of people that have hit a home run.
This ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The only person not for sure that had net batters
now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
What it is, what it is.
Jeremy.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it.
Attaboy Alfaro. Blake trying to pinch it for you. Oh, not right on top of you, but
the pitcher, number 50. Your attention, please.
We'll grab a bat and hit
pinch
for the pitcher
for the Rockies.
Here.
Number 25, Matt Kemp.
And pumped off 2 games in Matt Kemp, though.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Hamilton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Very upsetting. All right, we'll go to Michael Givens.
Michael Givens for Colorado. On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Givens.
Billy Hamilton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hamilton is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup.
Now
Billy
batting,
Hamilton.
right fielder.
You know, I like that philosophy. They were talking about Billy Hamilton there. Never really something I've thought about too much, and I guess I understand now a little bit more why the Red Sox picked Jackie Bradley Jr. for some reason. Don't get me wrong, I like Jackie Bradley Jr., but I understand that he is, at times,
good job to spoil that one away, and
he gets streaky sometimes, and he'll get hot for a bit. But for the most part, he is not a good hitter. He's not. He can be a black hole in the lineup.
Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back
punch-outs
here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next,
I can't really talk shit because at the same time he came
big
swung on and missed
in the
for
2018 ALCS. Case in point, he was the ALCS MVP
swinging
that year.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider
part of the
is a
streakiness. He just
devastating
allowed him
pitch.
to get hot at the right
time. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Fouled away. 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Not hitting well with Garrett
Hamilton is under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Not a good inning.
Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
All things considered, this is kind of a low-scoring game for us now. But it isn't Coors Field, so I'll give it that.
Story swings,
and
this ball is hammered to deep left field. And it's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Hey, Andrew Chafin used to play for the Diamondbacks, another left-handed sinker baller.
Number 39, Andrew
First offering on its way. Here's another one that's drilled. This
gone.
one to left. No, Hamilton going back.
Yep, another one of those.
And he makes a nice catch on the
So I'm pretty sure the basket would rob that in that case.
Run on one base hit, the home run. No
Matt Barnes, you're in.
And no
leading
one
up
left on base.
for the Cubs,
Here's the first
the
pitch.
center fielder, Ian Happ.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else.
The batter, number 9.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Happ is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
There we go.
He strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first
to
too
see
many
how
faces
Kyle
out of the
Freeland
bullpen.
does tomorrow.
From
The
the
first
stretch,
baseman, number
Anthony
44,
Rizzo
0-1,
stands in as he can't
Anthony
connect here. 0-1.
Rizzo.
Here's the pitch. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
sweep the NLCS.
Heidi, you spoke to some. Them earlier, what was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, although they find themselves one win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fighting game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0,
and Kyle Freeland has good speed.
Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win.
The batter,
striding into the box, Garrett Hampson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Damn it.
Behind 0-2 now.
There we go.
Ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
This lineup will get you from anything.
sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's
Not
right.
even
Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Did that not get out of here? I could have swore it didn't. 450 makes me think it did. Oh my god, it was literally going to. Did it hit the light box or nothing? So it hit nothing. So that went out of Wrigley. Get the fuck out of here. That hit nothing. That hit a hit box. So Garrett Hampson leaving Wrigley altogether. Down
into the box,
street.
Kevin Pillar. A swing and a high drive
That's
to
not
right
gonna go on
center
any
field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
But
and
go
he'll
for a
pull
double,
into
which
second
will
with
take
one away.
Slugging percentage.
Hey, this guy's having a big series.
Base hits, baby.
Up next for Colorado.
The moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he fouls this one off.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And it's fouled away.
I'm not liking this not hitting those pitches out of the ballpark thing. Maybe we should change that approach.
The 0-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
Really? Oh no, that's
ball
gone.
It's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run.
It's in the basket.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the hard plate.
The left fielder.
Hey, what we're facing in the World Series?
Bring in Charlie Blackmon.
Let no one get hot.
The first pitch foul behind the plate.
No hits to this point.
As if everyone, the team wasn't already hot enough. Everyone else is just slamming balls out left and right.
And the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well.
I don't know how you drive that the other way.
And he's going to make the catch.
I knew that wasn't getting out, but I don't know how he took that far the
other way. Infield in the
leading
overshift here.
For the Cubs, the first baseman.
Fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Rizzo.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes another 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I just realized no one's really silencing this lineup. He's a lefty. That's all it really takes. Not too many guys. Or no, I should rephrase that. Baez and Bryant can handle lefties.
And he struck him out. And that's 8
like Rizzo gets very much more neutralized. Ian Happ, Kyle Schwarber, Jason Hayward, they all get very
now
much.
batting, left fielder.
He's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts. And
Schwarber
no
still got
walks
some
either.
a little bit of
He's
power.
0 for 1 thus far.
Not nearly as good.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
I hate the fucking commentary.
The the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that,
I hate the commentary in this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Now to start
As
number 7.
Crack into the hit column, and then literally as he's finishing the
that'll
sentence.
bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Ryan.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed
calibrating
stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And
way to hustle down and beat that out, Murphy.
Despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 21.
Standing in, Kyle Freeland. He could be bunting here.
Your attention, please.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Sit down higher.
Number 25, Matt.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. This is line to left.
Matt Kemp gets it done off the bench.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door.
Uh-oh, 2 runners in scoring position. That means Garrett Hampson's going to like pop
right
out.
over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this.
I mean, look at that pitch.
Licking his chops
if the bases are empty, I bet you Garrett Hampson
drills it to the outfield for an extra
even against
base
the
hit.
lefty. You just can't seem to do it against guys when they're in scoring position.
Now swing
prove me wrong.
Deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Don't let Garrett Hampson get hot.
Playing in this one.
Your attention,
the 4th blast of the game
now
so far for this lineup.
Like if Nolan Arenado's not the NL
Number
MVP, Garrett
doing
Hampson
as a team so far.
Jeremy.
I don't know what you think, but
Jeff Britt.
Swing and a long drive again.
He went down
and
got
center.
that.
Gone.
Wow.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back.
Hampson and Pilar. Look at where this pitch was. Down and away, goes down and crushed it.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. Oh, could it be 3 in a row?
Double.
And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability
Up
to
next
rise
for
the
Colorado,
occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started.
You idiots.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball
you
is
let Nolan get white hot.
Straight away center field, and this one is going to leave the yard.
Idiots.
It's a home run.
Who said we need course field to hit homers?
Now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right.
Yeah, it helps.
Number 6,
Charlie Blackmon now.
Jason.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
For all these dingers.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he
idiot.
gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning.
Let off the inning with a dinger.
Batted around. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Off a lefty, mind you.
Happ is there to make the catch and mercifully.
All right, we'll go to Estevez this inning.
Carlos Estevez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder,
I know who I want pitching this
Jason
series.
So he's down 0-1.
Hayward.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
What a dive to just knock that down.
Off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 13.
First offering on
Second
its way.
baseman,
David Bodie stands in as he looks at a call strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great
center fielder,
equalizer.
number 8,
0-1
Ian.
Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there,
1 ball, 1 strike.
Usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
1-1 to count. Just behind the fastball
1
there,
ball,
2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
The batter, number 9.
95.
Shortstop.
It starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Slider, and that's in there for strike
No balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
next
gonna
to
stop after
bat will
this
be the
game.
first
Only
baseman,
midnight, but
Daniel
number
Murphy.
nine.
Very tired.
From the stretch, here's the
Nice
pitch.
change of pace.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder,
Gone. Daniel Murphy,
and it's
October.
gone as they add still another.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the
Now
7th home run of the
catcher,
game. When it
Jorge
rains, it pours, I guess.
Alfaro.
Oh, and now this ball's in
And
the air
Alfaro
to
just
deep right
continuing
center.
to dominate with the stick.
But that'll stay
Another
in the
extra
park
base
as
hit.
it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Lovely.
The pitcher,
As we take a
number
look at the
54,
replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup.
Estevez.
Nice
That's
job
Ryan
of staying
McMahon.
back on it, and he's able to tattoo it
Your
for a double.
attention, please.
And you know, if that
Pinch
pitch
hitting for
would
the
have
Rockies.
supplied more velocity,
Number
it might have been
24,
out of here. He hit
Ryan
it right on the screws.
McMahon.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Hayward looks up, and it's gone into the bleachers.
Love it, love it, love it.
Now
Ryan
pitching
Tepera
for the
comes on
Cubs.
to pitch now, hoping for
Number
better
52,
results than the other arms that
Ryan.
they've run out
I'm
there.
kind of
in
nervous
this
that
one.
50 home runs might
Tepera.
happen.
Bring in Garrett Hampson, fouled away. And his confidence
Or at
has
the very
to be
least
in a
before
really
this
good
series
place right
ended.
now, having already
Before we even
launched
reached the
2
World
balls
Series, we've
over
already
the
hit the
fence in
50
this
home
one.
run plateau mark.
Fouled off.
Why can't I hit these with
Tepera,
Look where that
once a
pitch
Toronto
was.
Blue Jay, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
That's where Tepera came
Yeah,
from.
I know
Toronto.
he expected
I
to
knew
get
I'd
a
use him last
longer-term
year.
deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to
Garrett
have to
Hampson.
produce. If he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking
Take a
for
triple.
come off-season.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
Send it.
Hampson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
They credit that in
The
inside the
fans
Parker.
are not happy, and I can't
Kevin
blame them. And inside
Pillar.
the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone
Triple
in the
for
ballpark
sure.
knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
I saw it pop up on the scoreboard for a split second, as in inside the Parker, and not like a triple with an error. So that's huge. Another home run.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar.
I really didn't think I was
And
going to be
it's
safe at the
grounded
plate.
just foul down the
I thought it was
line.
going to be an aggressive
2
asshole
hits
for the
in
fun of
4
it.
attempts to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hit down the third
God, I
base
thought it
line.
was the ninth inning. I got
This will
another
be a
whole tournament
foul
of at-bats
ball as
after
he's
this.
behind 0-2 now.
Get fucked.
Line drive to center field.
He's there.
Oh, and he misses it.
Okay. Now that's an error.
The batter.
And that brings in
The
the
shortstop.
power-hitting shortstop,
Trevor
Trevor Story.
Story.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off.
Stupid sinkers,
0-1
Tepera.
count. Here's the pitch.
I don't know why. I
And it's
cannot hit
fouled
Tepera
away.
like everyone else on this team. Like everyone else on that bullpen or on the rotation, I can hit pretty well. Tepera, not so much.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Something about that high 80s velo sinker cutter combo is fucking me up. He's spotting his
Short, hit
pitches so
hard.
well. Look at I just grounded into a
Second for
fucking
one.
play.
On to
Got
Rizzo at
I
first, and
cannot
they get
hit
him
behind
both.
Tepera the same way I hit like anyone else.
Now batting. The third
Base
baseman.
is empty now after the
Nolan
double play.
Arenado.
Standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in
Oh.
one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I cannot hit Tepera. I hope to God they take him out for the night.
On to first, and it's in time as they're fighting.
I doubt they will unless he has to hit.
Your attention, please.
Enters from the bullpen to do the pitches.
He doesn't have to hit this inning.
Set and
Number
the pitch.
52.
Chris Bryant
0-1's
is
the
in to
count.
start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The first baseman, number 44.
He's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Story brings it in. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Back goes Hayward, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Love that.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Victor Caratini will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup.
October, Daniel Murphy.
And a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
We definitely have 50 home runs. Not in this series, but definitely
that was just one of the most
before we even
impressive
hit the
launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Hayward on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
All right, I didn't think it would ever come to this, but Raimel Tapia.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's
Tapia tripled though off the bench.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
Now back.
Rockies getting his
Number 1.
Garrett Hampson will stride in again as
inside the park. He's got 3 home runs. You guys let Hampson get hot now, so you fucked up.
This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left.
Hampson get hot.
Does he have another one? He does. It's
4 home runs in one game for Garrett Hampson, including an inside the park
having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Andrew Chafin.
Oh, Pilar's cooled off a little bit. You're bringing in 11.
Deficit right where it is.
Chafin.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pilar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back
I think that one left Olive Wrigley for sure. I think I just heard it come down.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Yep. Out of Wrigley entirely. 450.
Up next for Colorado, The shortstop.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. A swing, and there it goes.
Let Nolan get hot.
Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
how about hitting 3 home runs in one night?
Now,
that's the baseball
shit about this offense.
Saying
it's a course.
Number 73.
And now, Charlie Blackmon. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history book.
And I love it.
Another home run.
Second home run of the game right there.
They did everything they could to not bring in Almonte because of, I'm guessing, his energy being low and also his ERA
so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
David Dahl to the plate.
Oh, wow, that should have been 6 in a row.
To the right side of the infield.
Oh, well. We definitely scored 100 runs already. We definitely hit 50 home runs already. Michael Givens, I wanted to close out
Michael Givens, a right-hander standing
like this. How many home runs do we have this game? Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16.
Leading off for the Cubs
in this game.
Some teams don't even have 16 home runs.
Shot hit down the corner.
Schwarber.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long
and it's not
force field. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
I'm not sure what he was sitting on.
I had Estevez.
Might have been
close out the LPS. He kind of earned it with the way he pitched in the regular season to close out a series.
No chance.
Having Givens close out this series because he was my original closer and he did pitch pretty well as well.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right field
there. No balls in the strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off-speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Hey, this dude's out of Boston?
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no way you could overlook him in this one. With 4 home runs, really a performance we'll remember for a long time. No other way to break it down except to say that was awesome.
So the Rockies have just swept their way to a league championship and will be headed to the World Series.
Matt, the domination we saw from this team in this series should put their opponents on notice. But for them now, it's back to 0-0. A new series awaits, and they've got to come up with 4 more wins to win the whole thing.
Yeah, now what can we say for the Cubbies?
It's a shame because they were so good all season long up until this point. But let's be honest, they laid an egg in this series, and and that's going to make for a long off season. I do, however, feel like this team's going to rebound and be back in the mix again next year.
We're taking on the Indians. 12th in batting, 2nd in pitching, so that'll be interesting to see how they match up against my offense. They were 4th in fielding. Oh boy. Alright, I'm out of here.